This isn't easy for me to say. I've been suffering from this disease for several years now. I just can't live with myself anymore.
I know that this problem is totally within my control.
These 4 individuals suffer from a horrible disease. It is a cruel, callous malady that, if entertained, can infect and poison the very brain. We are talking about a disease more widespread than drugs and alcoholism. We are talking about being white.
I've been white now for 20 years, 30 years, 25 years, 17 years. When I realized that I was part of a race that had suppressed and exploited other races, I felt dirty for what my fathers and other members of my race had done.
I mean, I always considered myself fairly tolerant and accepting of people.
I didn't realize that being white was evil. But after seeing so many minorities with intense hatred against the white race, I felt that maybe they were right.
I felt that I needed to make a change.
So I joined White People Anonymous. White People Anonymous. White People Anonymous.
White People Anonymous. I feel like I can get through this now.
We have even been able to help those who have not found help and guidance in other groups.
I first started feeling guilty in being a man, so I joined as Males Anonymous. But my conversion there was only half-hearted. So that's when I joined Wealth People Anonymous. And then I gave my director all the money, and the group broke up shortly after. I still felt guilty, and that's when I found solace in White People Anonymous.
You too can overcome the trappings of your whiteness. Here is one of our success stories.
I was white for 30 years, but I was able to overcome my whiteness and join the Middle Eastern culture thanks to White People Anonymous.
Dude, you're still white.
Ah, crap!
Thank you, White People Anonymous.
Results not typical as whiteness is fairly ingrained in those affected. Actual results may vary depending on your distance from California. If you are from the Deep South, do not bother applying. It will be just a waste of your time. If you are offended by this scoop on Alcoholics Anonymous, may we suggest Absolute Morons Anonymous for people without senses of humor. If you are offended by that recommendation, may we suggest turning off the TV. If you are offended and realize this is not in fact a TV, but is rather a computer file, may we recommend ridding yourself of it by sending it in an email to all your friends. If you have no friends, may we suggest getting some.
When I realized that I was a part of a culture that had suppressed and exploited other races.
When I realized that I was part of a culture that had suppressed and exploited other races.
Do it one more time.
Do it one more time. Shut up.
I'm not
Ooh, I got the sock.
I'm not left-handed.